Thank you all for coming. It's great to see so many people here today to celebrate Carolee. Yeah, let's do that again. Carolee.
The fish are, to me, the most kind of visceral somehow because you smell them, even though it's a video.
Well, the chickens were really heavy when they got dumped on us. We hadn't ever rehearsed with raw chickens. They're kind of slimy and heavy. You really have an impact when they throw the. In this, we're in the, what,
62?
62, 63. Yeah. A lot of the work is arte povera.
Right.
It develops from found objects. It's a time when there are no grants for artists.
Sure.
There's no collectors. I'm working 3 jobs.
And you had just moved to New York a year or 2 before this.
I was upstate. I was having the miracle of being left the old farmhouse, and then I found this amazing fir loft.
Right, on 29th Street?
29th, yeah.
Yeah, and your personal life and your domestic life has always been so important and informed your work so directly.
I was very blessed with that. I was really lucky, yeah. Yeah, a lot of odd blessings along the way. So part of the motive for this work, as you know, was that the artist just ahead of me who influenced my work and for which I was always condemned, like, oh, this looks like bad, so-and-so. None of them had motorized their parts in the work. So I thought that's a territory that looks obvious, that I can activate these materials. Everything I know in terms of structure and materiality has to do with painting, you know, becoming an artist through painting without any support or approval. Yeah, and here's all this approval. So when I was in school, the professors would act as if a male spirit had inappropriately influenced my work. It wasn't appropriate for a girl, but it wasn't appropriate for a girl to think she could paint anyway. And the discouragement was so continual, as we know now, that I lived what I call double knowledge. What I felt was true and could be life experience, and then what the culture told me was absolutely not possible and had to be marginalized or denigrated. Oh, here comes my music scoring, yeah. I just wasn't supposed to do what I needed to do.
Yeah. And thank God you did it, even though you weren't supposed to. Brava.
Beautiful.